Good morning from AlphaCars. My name is Tom, coming to you from our Northampton location, and today we're going to be taking a look at this new arrival. This is a 2020 Triumph Bonneville Speedmaster, and I'm going to take you on a quick and detailed overview of this machine and all of its features, as well as showing you why I think it is such a compelling and unique motorcycle. Starting here as far as exterior cosmetics go, we'll take a look at this 3.2-gallon gas tank. You'll find it draped in this beautiful fusion white paint scheme over a phantom black base. And you'll see it draped in these beautiful coach lines carrying down the center line of the tank as well as flanking your knee on either side. And these lines are actually hand painted at the assembly plant, and it's a really great way to tell as you follow this center line down. You'll see how those coach lines kind of taper off at the very end there. That's a great indication they were painted by hand, and it's just another reason why you're buying such a quality machine from Triumph. You really do get what you pay for. Just the quality and the craftsmanship in these bikes has always been just superb. You can see as I look into this black phantom paint, hopefully it presents on camera well, but there's a beautiful metallic quality to this paint and it adds so much depth. You'll find it all over the bike with that same level of beautiful metallic, as you can see on that side cover as well as the rear fender under the rear seat there. You'll also find it on the front fender, and it just adds such a unique shine to this machine, especially on a beautiful sunny day like today. We'll start at the front of the machine, looking here at the Brembo brakes up front. They also are fitted with ABS, as you can see via that speed sensor there in the center. These chrome wheels are in beautiful shape, of course, with the spokes for that really just stunning look. Really suits the bike so well. The brakes are in just beautiful shape on either side. I should mention, as this bike is a 2020 model, it is showing just over 1,100 miles, so it's really just been broken in for whoever takes ownership next. I really love the big sidewall on this front tire. Coming from an experience of riding the motorcycle, it just offers such a smooth ride, and yet I'm still so impressed with the amount of feedback I get from the road while still being so plush and comfortable for many miles in a ride. Making my way up to this headlight assembly here. It's a really beautiful design with some nice LED technology integrated as well, and I'll show you that when I fire up the machine. You can see it just suits the design so well, and that nice chrome bezel is just enough for a little bit of flash on the front of this motorcycle, and it matches so well with the handlebars, the mirrors, and the exhaust pipes in that beautiful chrome finish as well. Looking up at the gauge cluster here, see a nice kind of minimalist design, not too many flashy colors, really nice small text laying out your speed in miles and kilometers per hour. Nice white needle just there in the center, and just a few lights on the exterior. You'll see the directionals, the high beam, and the neutral light. I will fire up the gauge cluster just so you can see the needle sweep and the functions there. You see 1,191 miles. Might as well fire it up now. Keep in mind I will need to use the clutch safety, so I'll try to do this with just one hand. There we go, perfect. So see the ABS light flashing, that is completely normal. As the bike rolls away from a stop, you'll see that light disappear immediately. Let you hear this engine running uninterrupted for just a moment. And the bike has been warmed up, so I'll give it a couple revs here for you, just gentle. Really just a beautiful sound. Now after hearing that, we will discuss the motor here. Of course, I'm sure that's what you'd like to know about. This is a single overhead cam, parallel twin, 1200 cc's. Absolutely stunning design as well, may I add. This engine is producing 77 horsepower at 6,100 RPM, as well as 78 pounds-feet of torque at 4,000 RPM. So it's a super punchy engine, really strong down low, and that strong pull really carries throughout the whole RPM range. It's just a dream of a motor. It really is a gem. So smooth, no vibrations carrying through the machine. And again, that just speaks to Triumph's absolutely stunning build quality. Now, as you can see on the engine covers, that nice brushed metal finish. You won't find any pitting or discoloration. It looks stunning. And I love the way they have these slight kind of bronze accents throughout the machine. You can see there on that Triumph cover, as well as at the top of the throttle body just there. Really just matches well, and that also kind of carries on to those bronze markings on the tank with those hand-painted coach lines. Carrying to the other side, very similar story. Again, just a beautiful motor. You will see that 1200 badge just there. Really nice finish on all of the metal parts. You can see your controls here, really nice soft rubber footbed for you there, as well as this nice machine pedal. All of the linkages look beautiful and they actuate perfectly. Nice Triumph badge there on the metal cover. You can see the Speedmaster logo just there. Kind of a cool looking badge as well. Kind of stealthy a little bit, just that nice silver laying over the black side cover. Of course, change drive from a 6-speed transmission, really nice. Again, everything back here is in beautiful shape. You can see that chrome wheel just has a stunning finish to it all the way around. There's no pitting or anything to be concerned about, balanced beautifully. And of course, that same principle of the nice front tire carries here to the rear. I love the way this tire feels. It just delivers so much road feel for a big sidewall tire, but also so much comfort, and on a long ride, we know how important that can be. Addressing rear passengers here, you do of course have these rear pegs that drop down very quickly. You have a nice comfortable backrest as well as a place to sit on the rear fender, as well as this very well made, beautifully designed kind of luggage rack there on the rear, and it all fits into a cohesive look just so beautifully. Of course, the controls on this side looking just the same, really well designed, beautiful linkages, everything shifts so smooth. That's one thing I love about Triumphs the most, is just that beautiful transmission and clutch actuation. It's just so nice. That clutch lever is so smooth. As you can see through all the controls, I'll take you on a quick tour. You have that nice adjustable brake lever just underneath your mirror. You have the kill switch and start switch integrated into one just there, so one click for kill or to run the bike in ignition, and then one more click to fire it up, one click up to turn it off. So you can see there the M switch, that relates to your modes. So this bike is fitted with rain and road mode, so that's going to be super helpful if the weather takes a turn while you're out on a ride. You can see the nice controls over here, that the info button there that controls the trip odometer and other functions of your display. You have turn signals, of course, cruise control, which is a beautiful feature on a tourer like this, as well as the high beam controls and your horn. So really nice array of controls here available to the driver, or the rider, pardon me, at any given time. Beautiful chrome accents up front and that nice windshield, of course. This bike is also fitted with ABS, as I mentioned before, as well as traction control and rider modes. You can see that beautiful suspension under the seat delivers such a smooth ride, especially for long rides. And you can see that leather seat with the white piping, all just adds up to a stunning machine. As I mentioned, just over 1,100 miles. As I recall, I never showed you that headlight in action. So there you can see that really cool LED design around that outer ring. Again, just another unique element to the appearance of this motorcycle. So if you have any further questions related to this Triumph Bonneville Speedmaster, please reference the listing at AlphaCars.com, and there you will find all relevant contact information. Thank you so much for your time and have a wonderful day. We hope to hear from you soon.